Good evening. My name is John Fecko, and my family and I have been parishioners here at Most Precious Blood for just over 6 years. Most Precious Blood is our home and has been the site where my wife and I have both dramatically grown in our faith. The Lord became important to me here, Father David. There have been many opportunities for growth, and I've learned several habits that have helped me to grow closer to the Lord. One of those habits was simple to do and brought about a major change in my life. This practice is to always be on the lookout for God's presence in my life. It is easy because God is always there searching for us. Once you start looking for him, you will find that God's love surrounds us all day. These instances, when you notice God, can be called God moments. Moments when God has intervened or made his presence known to you. These can be big and obvious or small and subtle. I would like to share 2 examples with you from my own life. The first one is, I have a friend, let's call him Ullman. About a month ago, I invited my friend to come to a meeting with me. He said yes before he realized how much he probably did not want to go to this meeting. On the day of the meeting, God made it very clear to him through scripture that came up throughout the day that this meeting was exactly where God wanted him to be. He shared this fact with me, and it felt so peaceful and so joyful for me to feel that God communicated to him through my invitation. It was so beautiful. My other example happened last week at the 5:30 Mass. I was concentrating deeply on my participation in Mass, and I was feeling very serious. In front of me, I saw a father holding his young daughter, and she was extending her neck up in the air to try to see what he was doing, as if it was the most interesting thing she had ever seen. In that moment, it was so cute. I audibly laughed, and I had this gigantic grin on my face. A similar feeling of peace and joy came over me. I later meditated on whether God looks at us with a similar look of curiosity and love. I invite you to be on the lookout for God's presence in your life. This is a personal practice that can bring about growth in your own personal faith. During the next few months, we will be collecting God moments in a clear vessel out in the narthex. As we fill this vessel with God sightings, we will all get a glimpse of his presence here in Oviedo. His love is abundant and it is everywhere. If you would like, you can choose to keep the moment private or to give us permission to share the moment with others. St. Ignatius of Loyola popularized a prayer where we reflect on our day at the end of each day. During this time, we reflect on God's presence in our lives and the times when we were not present for God. He considered this practice so important, he told his brothers that if there was no opportunity in the day for any other prayer, that this daily reflection should be the prayer that you do. I invite you to make such a reflection part of your day, every day, and to look for God in your life. Thank you.